Hi, this is Cindy Rogers Knuckles with scrapgirls.com, and today I'm going to show you how to quickly lighten up your darker photos. You're not going to believe how quick and easy this is. Now, sometimes you're just going to need maybe just a smidge of lightening, and sometimes you're going to need more of a dramatic effect. Now, let's start out with this photo here in Adobe Photoshop. And I'll also show you how to do the same thing in Photoshop Elements. It's pretty much the same, but I like to work in both the software so you can see. As you can see with this photo, it's not really that dark, but it's just a little bit dark for me. I think it's a great photo. It's a very artistic photo. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, because you've got your JPEG, you're going to want to, of course, make a duplicate copy. You never want to work on your original photo, because if you mess it up and you save it, then you can't get the original back. So always make a duplicate of your photo. And now that we have our duplicate, I'm going to go ahead and hit Command or Control J to make a duplicate layer in our Layers panel. And then this is the magic. Just go up into your blend modes and you just change the blend mode to screen. Voila. Now you can see that's pretty light. Now I kind of like that for a really artistic look, like if you wanted to do an art journal layout, that would look really cool. But what you can do is you just go up to your opacity and you just fiddle with that. You can take it all the way down so you can see what it looked like originally, and then you can just keep bumping it up until you're happy with it. Like I said, sometimes you just need a little bit of lightening. Let's see, here's the difference. We just turn off that screen layer and you can see the difference. And it's totally up to you. It's totally adjustable, and that's it. So that's our first photo. Now let's get this photo. This photo is by a great photographer, Annie Spratt, and now this is a look. This is a really popular look right now, a little darker, kind of matte photo look. But say you wanted it to be a bit lighter. I think it's a beautiful photo, and I do really like this darker matte look. But I thought, well, what would it look like if it was a bit lighter? So we're going to go ahead and make a duplicate layer. And then go ahead and change that to the screen mode, and there you go. See, it really brings out the colors of the photo a bit more. It seems a bit warmer to me now. Again, you can play with the opacity. So if you just wanted to add a little bit of lightening. And let's grab another photo. And this is more of a sepia tone photo. So you could also use these on sepia and black and white photos. This is by another great photographer, Dominic Vanya, and I believe these photos are from splash.com. So again, let's go ahead and do Command or Control J to make a duplicate layer, and we'll go ahead and grab our screen mode or apply our screen mode, and see, that really lightened it up. Now I kind of like that. I know it looks like maybe it's a little too light, but I like different things sometimes. I think that would be a great photo on a layout or something. But you again can play with your opacity slider and just add a little bit of lightness or a lot, or bump it way up. Okay, and this is another really favorite photo. This one, again, it's beautiful. I think a lot of people would like it as is, but I feel like it needs to have a little bit of lightening, and it would bring out the colors a bit more. And I did use this photo in the other video I did we played around with the Lightroom app for your phone or your iPad. So let's go ahead and do Command or Control J for a new layer, and then let's go ahead and apply the screen mode. And there you go. I think that looks great. It lightened it up. It really brought out the greens. It made it warmer. Again, you can play with the opacity. You know, it's a fun, super quick way to play with your photos. Let's go ahead and jump on over to Photoshop Elements. This photo is a great photo. I feel like it could benefit from a bit of lightening. So let's do Command or Control J for a duplicate layer, and then just go ahead and add a screen mode. Now see, that's really light, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the look, really golden. Again, I'm gonna put this in here a little bit more. There we go. You can adjust the opacity. This is what it looked like originally. And when I first opened this, you were probably thinking, oh, it looks fine. But you can see there's like some shadows on the faces that I don't really like. And they've got such sweet little faces. So just by adding a screen mode layer and playing with the opacity, you can really make the photo look even better. So let's go to a different photo. Let's zoom in on this one. Now again, this is a pretty darn good photo, but I felt like it could use a little bit more light, so I'm going to go ahead and apply, oops, not the screen mode. Now that's really light. Again, I think that's kind of a cool look. If you don't like it that light, of course, you just play with our opacity. Now this is my son. All the other pictures so far have not been photos of mine. This is a picture of my son. It's not a very good picture. It's probably 2009. I think it's an iPhone picture, so that was an older iPhone, so it's kind of grainy. Again, just by adding a screen, voila, because it was it was daytime, there was a lot of light coming in, so I'm not really sure why I got all the shadowing, but look at that, just from adding the screen mode as is, or the screen blend mode, yeah. That is just amazing. Like I said, some pictures you're going to really notice a huge difference, and some will just be a little bit. But sometimes just a little adjustment it's just going to really be all that you need and really up the quality of your photo. All right, so this is the last photo. A little dark. It's a really great photo. Again, I didn't take this one. It's a really great photo of this little ballerina, but there's some darkness here, so let's go ahead and make a duplicate layer. And then go ahead and apply the screen mode to that photo. And wow, look at that. Look at the colors. You're really bringing out, like there's some teals here and some warm yellowish colors. It just really takes this photo up a notch. And, again, it's personal preference, how much you want to add. I like it light. And I think that's it. So again, all you're doing is you're opening up your photo, you're making a duplicate copy of your photo and closing the original. Don't forget that. Then you're making a duplicate layer of the photo in your layers panel, and then you're just applying the screen blend mode. And that's all you're doing. And adjusting the opacity if needed. So it's super, super simple. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I would love to see your photos before and after in the Scrap Girls gallery. Thank you, and see you next time.